What up guys, Corrupt here, bringing you another gameplay on 11 Bravo Gaming. As I spawn at the Davamand peak, I am caught in a corner. This is a gameplay with me and Fets, and we jump in this game when we're down quite a bit. Enemies outnumbered us by 4. They have both choppers. Their tank is basically crushing everybody in our spawn. And we spawn in and realize we're probably going to have to take the game over for our team to advance. And I'm lucky enough to get the tank right off this bat here.
This is crazy.
I know going straight for this guy is gonna be a death sentence. So I'm taking this tank and gonna flank around the back. I come up this hill, turn the thermal on. I see something glowing in the distance and I don't know what it is, and oh, of course it's a chopper. And I thought I had canister on, but I have the old guided. Waiting for it to lock, and I guess he broke it before I locked. But anyway, moving on. At least now we have a designator, we can take these guys out. Get hit by a little bird and drive the tank up on a hill. Just waiting for one of them to get near me. I'm on a bad angle. I just need one of them to get in the wrong spot, and I got him. Like this guy right here. Drops down too low.
Alright, I got by there.
And guided shell goes. Boom. Alright, one chopper down, one more to go. Fets is on the ground trying to flank through their tanks and everything else on the ground to get the Bravo. And he succeeds. While he's doing that, I'm thinning out with the rest of the team, just taking out their vehicles. And you see there, Javelin takes down a second chopper. Now, we're going to flank this tank that is just sitting on the end of our spawn here and being an ass. Fets has got Bravo neutralized. Now I know this guy is sitting here. I'm waiting for the guy to the CTFO to lock him up. Fire the guided, miss the guided, and pull the main gun right. Oh well. Javelin hits him at the same time I hit the little tank around. He's down. So their vehicles are down except for Vodniks or what have you. And here comes the locks. Javelin standing right in the middle of the open. Gets a shot off but dies for it. And gets me stuck in the ditch. Yeah. Because it's a tank. We get stuck in a little ditch.
Oh fuck, come on. Someone spawn on B.
In hindsight, I should have stayed and kept Alpha with the rest of the team, but I wanted to push Bravo. Because we had a presence there. And it's easier to retake a neutralized flag than it is to fully uncap and recap. Here, come around this corner. See the assault guy. Nobody engages the C4 guy. I miss him. And he blows us up.
Yeah, what do you...
Well, it happens.
What?
Parts of this video were sped up just to save time. This gameplay was quite lengthy. Needed to trim it down to about 14 minutes. You'll see all my deaths, but I cut out the kill cams. And if you spawn camp me, I take your tags. That seems fair. Top of stairs. I was going to shoot through the guardrail, but you know guardrails are bulletproof. I probably would have killed myself. Hit the Vodnik. Infantry's wrecking me. Down to 8% health. Just waiting for this guy to come upstairs, thinking I got a shot. And yeah, didn't take much to kill me there. Here we go, spawning back in, trying to turn the tide here against these guys. Lucky enough to get near the tank again. And I have canister rounds on this time. Gonna go anti-infantry. And Davamand is like the perfect example of I can't drive. But anyway, perfect example of thermal and canister working. Oh yeah, pro tip, if you're gonna camp, don't camp near a fuel tank. But Davamand, a lot of little tight cubby holes for the infantry to hide in. It's a pain in the ass. Canister is a big shotgun in your pocket. Take out anybody camping around corners. Here I'm engaged in their tank. Fets is firing rockets at it. I see engineers all around me, hoping one of them will repair me, and luckily they do. Back to full strength. here comes the fun part. Going into the tunnel. Sweeping. Just hopefully pushing them back as we go along. And these guys love tunnels. Of course, it's the perfect flanking route to get away from these tanks. And sweeping and clearing. I see this one guy just... Yeah, that's not a good spot to hide, bro. Splash damage to get you. Back to Bravo. When I cat Bravo, I like to come up this corner. You kind of cut the angle on their tunnel entrance. You'll clip their tank if he's coming around the corner and usually get him in a side shaft where he can engage you. Also be able to see down the tunnel. And your gunner can hit with his secondary down that tunnel also. I hear a call out to the infantry between us and Bravo. I'll start fragging this damn little shit thing. Eventually get the guy. I'm not just firing randomly, I just want you to know. Yep, infantry down the tunnel, infantry in front. Pull the tank around. First game of the night, a little rusty. At least that's what I'm blaming it on. So, go with that. Fetch just died down this little tunnel. And here they come pouring out. One there, miss him. One to the front, I'll get him in a minute. Tunnel. And tunnel. Predictability. And the guy to the left that I missed the first time. I want to engage him so I don't get an RPG in the ass of this tank. Their tank spawned again. Trying to engage it at distance and at angle, so maybe if he's got guided, he really can't block me. And if he does, I'll be able to cut the corner and get away. Fets is keeping me alive here while I take this tank out. In a second, you'll see us switch around since we're going from the corridor of the tunnels here out towards our spawn. And it's just easier to have his reactive armor and me in a gunner or CITV station with a proximity on. Because there's going to be... And he also has smoke equipped. It's a big thing. Because he has the defense against javelins, which you're going to see firing at us like crazy. I see their choppers going... Probably drop people off at Alpha. We're going to go up to Charlie and try to cut him off as much as possible. And hope that the guy in the chopper is by himself. Which doesn't turn out to be the case, but you know, you always gotta hope. And me, I'm just spraying down infantry or suppressing them as best as possible. And we first thought this was going to turn into like a spawn camp like they were doing to us, which is really boring. But thankfully, as I mentioned earlier, the chopper actually does start dropping people off on the other side. Makes the game a little more competitive, not as boring. Just taking pot shots at infantry because we think this is all it's here. And for now, these guys are all stuck here. Their tanks coming down. You'll see the CITV station at work here. Guided shells able to bend around a corner. I love that shot. And thermal, you get to see exactly where your rounds are landing, and it's really helpful. And their tank's down again. They neutralized Charlie. They have pushed up on it and started taking it back. I pop out to get these guys that are hiding around corners without risking our tank from C4 or something stupid like that. I don't know how this guy survived that long, but yeah, whatever. Now, I thought there was somebody on top of this little ridge. Didn't know for sure. But that's one lucky RPG, and I'll take it. Alright, neutralizing Charlie. Getting sniped while I'm trying to be dumb shooting at a little bird. Hop in a tank for cover.
killed by a jav.
And hop in here is just in time to see it get lit up by javelins coming off that ridge line. You see on the screen they're starting to cap Bravo. We catch on to that in a second. Right now you engage the threats to the front and just going for kills at the moment. We're trying to save our own asses.
Bravo shit.
Alright, Fets is taking this big ass tank back to Bravo. Doesn't really turn on a dime, so it's going to take us a second.
Turn for shit.
Alright. This entire time we've been pushing them back and taking flags and really changing the course of the game, because it was
There's a guy in here.
pretty bad score-wise, the deficit that we had when we first came in. And this team really pepped up, I guess, at the same time. I think we had a few more guys join the game also to balance it out. It's another situation where the team that was spawn camping just got lazy. Here's a simple counter to the CITV. And it's terrain or vehicles or anything that'll block the line of sight.
Reload already.
This guy
Damn.
parks behind a trailer. Blocks the laser, so we have to get closer and take a javelin. Hop out to repair. Just keep the tank alive. Keep the game alive.
Fail.
In the hope of win alive. I guess that last hit was either splash damage or mortar. Guys love hanging out in them little ridges.
Alpha, we're losing Bravo again. Man, these guys are...
That chopper's being a nuisance now. Not actually killing anybody, but just being a transport. Pushing back to Bravo, sweeping and clearing pretty much, make sure there's nobody hiding around and recap flags. Two guys to our right. And I can't see him gunning away, so I'll hop out. Tank gets one, and the other guy just disappears. You'll see a little tip coming up here. If your tank's at 100% and somebody you're repairing for has got reactive, you go past 100% and the reactive skirts will pop back up. Now the reactive wasn't done on the right side. I'll hop out here in a second and do that. See, no skirts. Keep repairing and reactive's back. Those who don't know, reactive will let you take one hit without taking damage to your tank. Which is really good if you're aggressive style and you have somebody you can combine with proximity sensor. That's a pretty beastly combo.
He's in there, I hit him once.
Now we know they don't have vehicles coming back this way. They may have a Vodnik or Humvee, but no tanks, nothing else, no threats to us.
Come on, Gunner, wake up, buddy.
So now we're just rolling back infantry.
1%.
This guy here
He lived through that?
is lucky. He takes 2 tank rounds. I hop out,
You got a round in front of me. I don't
put at least one round into him, and somebody else shoots him.
Right.
I think our entire team put our bullet in that guy. Either way, he's dead.
We got the lead. We don't need Alpha.
So now we're discussing in team chat
Go ahead down there.
what we should either hold or go take Alpha. And it'll take us job pretty fast. We just pull out here just to spot this little bird and nail it.
Right in front.
And by the time Fets goes to lock up, guided shell, boom. Game over.
Nice comeback, dude.
That was a nice little comeback on Davamand, brought to you by old Fetsy and me, Corrupt. Our team helped out quite a bit and support-wise. I know Fets saved me at least 3 or 4 times, but you know, that's it. Peace.